Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're back to watch a video from our boy Fraser, one of the most popular, I'd say, network marketing coaches out there. And this video is called 2 Problems Stopping You from Success. And Fraser is indeed, as you can see from the thumbnail of this video, he's flexing on us a little bit. This was when he was on his vacation in Greece. And to me, it looks just like a big giant flex, but also he was recording a lot of these videos on his vacation, which I mean, if you're so successful in MLM as a coach, I mean, why are you still working on your holidays? Like, these people either can't or don't know how to enjoy their holidays at all. But yeah, I have not watched this, so I don't know. We're gonna blind react to it. Before we get into the video, don't forget that you can like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That's a nice way to support me if you would like. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. I do appreciate you guys. And let's just get into this.
Hey legends, Fraser Brooks here, coming to you from the incredible Antalya, Turkey. I'm in the pool and I've got my camera set up so it can follow me. So I just want to test something real quick. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's actually following me. I think it is. Let me see. All right, anyway, hey, in this video I want to share with you 2 things that you really need to understand. And I'm gonna take you in a time machine because I know that you're gonna realize this in the future yourself, but I want you to be aware so when it does happen, you realize, yeah, I remember Fraser was in the pool in Antalya when I was watching this, and he was sharing these 2 different problems with me. So here are the problems, real quick, real easy. Number 1 is a drama problem. Now you might be having that drama problem already. It could be something with the mindset. It could be something with the environment. You might find that it's people around you talking bad about the business and it's creating doubt, and you start thinking about the business. And the more you think about the business, the more you doubt the business. And the more you doubt the business, the less you do with the business. And the less you do with the business, the more you doubt the business.
I'm sorry, but why did he set this camera to keep moving with every move that he does with his arm, this freaking camera goes up and down. I think that's a little bit distracting, but okay, Fraser, whatever you like. Also, yes, your problem, one of the problems is if you are surrounded by negative people who are not supporting of the MLM business model. Usually that means your friends and family who probably know that it's a pyramid scheme, in my opinion, a pyramid scheme, or they just know that the majority of people are losing money, it's oversaturated, the business model is unethical, again, in my opinion. They're just trying to help you. They don't want to see you fail. They don't want to see you work for free in whichever MLM you're participating in. But Fraser here is going to advise us to get away from those kind of people. So get away from your family and friends, which is really disturbing.
Pay my auto ship? Should I pay my subscription? Should I keep renewing? I don't know. Then you go to an event and your friends back home say you've changed, and then you start going, have I changed? Like, I hope I haven't changed. I don't want to change. The idea of personal growth and development is to change. Because for things to change, you got to change. For things to...
Except in my opinion, when you go to a conference, an MLM conference, all you get is like brainwashed and hyped up to work a business that is set up so that you're going to fail in it. I'm going to link a few random MLM income disclosure statements down below. If you take a look at them, if you're new here, you're going to see that the numbers are really not that different. And the majority of people are at the bottom ranks, not making any profit. There are also going to be a few FTC articles down below that you can take a look at. Yeah, you're going to these events basically to get brainwashed, to work even harder when you really have 99% of chances of never making any profit in it.
Get better, you got to get better, as Jim Rohn famously said. So you got to understand and appreciate change. Now here's the thing as well. The word challenge, if you take the first 3 letters of the word challenge and the last 3 letters of the word challenge, it spells change. So every challenge you overcome allows opportunity to change, but the more you change, the more challenges you overcome, and the more challenges you overcome, the more opportunities for change, and that's how you grow. So, drama problem. Again, it could be mindset, could be environment. People around you saying they're brainwashing you. Of course they are. If your body gets dirty, you need to wash it, right? If your brain gets dirty, you need to wash it. I'm not going to show you how to wash your brain on this video, but you get the point. Just like if I was...
Is he trying to say that brainwashing is a good thing? Because that's just bizarre.
To pour a can of Coke in a glass of water, it'll be super dark. And if I put a little bit of water into the Coke, it's not going to make it any better. If I've got to consistently keep pouring water into the Coke and keep going until the Coke overflows, and eventually after a couple of liters of water, the water is clear. I put a bit of Coke in, it gets dirty again. All right, so we've got a mindset, an environment issue, we've got doubt, we've got fear, we've got limiting beliefs, we've got shame, we've got guilt, we've got embarrassment, we've got loneliness. There is always going to be drama problems. And to be honest with you, drama problems is what's going to hold the majority of you back. What is she thinking about me? What are they thinking about me? My friend Peter Sage, he says it's called GOOP, the good opinion of other people. So true, so true. So many of you guys are getting stuck in GOOP. Stop thinking about what other people are thinking about you. Their opinions aren't going to pay your bills. So why keep worrying? If you want to make an extraordinary life, the people who you should be worrying about are the people who have an extraordinary life. Because guess what they say? They're not gonna say, oh wow, you should doubt that business. They're gonna say, you should keep going with that business. Why haven't you gone all in with that business yet? Why haven't you been successful with that business? Come on, do more. And that brings me on to the second problem. After the drama problem that most people will struggle to get through, and now you're aware of it, the second problem is a numbers problem. It's always the case. It's either you are not doing the right activity, or you're not doing enough of the activity that you know you should be doing. That's it. Now, obviously, to get find the right activity, you need to find someone who's in your company, find someone who's in the business, find someone who's in the industry who is getting the results that you want to get. You can go right to the top if you want. But you'll find that the higher up you go, the less...
You can't go right up to the top if you want, because the business model is set up so that the majority of people are going to fail and they're never going to make any profit. Which the income disclosure statements that I've linked in the description box below of this video are going to show you that the majority of people are not failing in an MLM or not profiting in MLMs because they don't want to go to the top. They are in the MLM because they want to earn money. They want to get to the top, but they can't. The only few ways that you can be successful in an MLM is if you join early at its early stages, or if you have a big following on social media, or if you're, I don't know, in an MLM already and then you go viral and then you gain a lot of subscribers and followers and whatnot, then maybe you can recruit those people into your team and rank up. But other than those few ways, there really is no way for you to be successful. You have 99% of chances of never making any profit, and it has nothing to do with who you surround yourself with or who you follow, who you befriend. If you befriend the top 1% person in the company, that doesn't mean that you're gonna get to the top 1% as well, unless they help you somehow and they're your upline or whatever. It's not going to happen. It's just BS.
Accessible they are, right? And you maybe need to pay for that advice. So maybe there's someone who's a few ranks ahead of you. Maybe there's someone who's a few chapters ahead of your story. And you ask them, what are the activities? What are the 2, 3, 4, 5 activities that I should do every single day to win? Now, here are my three. These are the 3 things that I recommend you do. Focus on a quantity of connections, right? Grow your list every single day. It's the same thing. Grow your list every single day. Quantity of connections. Don't prejudge people. Don't try and find a certain type of person. Niche is important when it comes to creating content, but at this stage, when you're trying to get the numbers, quantity is more important. The second thing is then quality of conversations. You've got to get good at conversations. How? You ask better questions. The better questions you ask, the better answers that you get. Right? It's very, very simple.
This camera moving and following him is killing me.
But most people overcomplicate it. Why? People think that they can't make a fortune doing simple things. They think that there has to be some sort of complexity to make millions of dollars. There's not. Simplicity is the key. Albert Einstein used to say true genius is turning the complex into the simple. Now, once you have found the right activity to do, the second issue that people have is they just don't do enough of it. They just don't do enough of it.
Also, I find it bizarre that we are in 2024, almost in 2025, for God's sakes, very close. And we're still talking about creating a list of people and cold messaging and trying to recruit everyone on that list. It's just ridiculous.
And by the way, the third, before I go into that, the third thing as well, we've got quantity of connections, quality of conversations. The third thing is consistency of follow-up. Most people are going to tell you no straight away because they're not like you, right? You might have joined because you were like, I get it. I see it, I get it, I'm going to do it. And then you're like, why do other people not see it like I do? Why do other people not get it like I do? Why don't other people just go all in like I do? Most people aren't like you. Most people don't see it like you, and that's totally fine, and that's why it requires follow-up. The problem is you're not following up because you feel like you're going to get rejected straight away. So stop following up on the business, stop following up on the product, and start following up on being a good human being. Not a hood human being, a good human being.
You are not a good human being if you are only following up with these people and talking to them and building relationships with them with the main ultimate goal to befriend them, get their trust, and then recruit them into your MLM business. Because when you recruit them, when you sell to them, you get financial benefits. So you're befriending those people to ultimately get financial benefits for yourself. And that doesn't make you a good person, in my opinion.
Ask questions about the posts they're making, the holidays they went on, the kids, their family, their friends, their sports team, whatever. Keep the conversation going. So eventually one day, although you can keep obviously asking about the business throughout that conversation, one day they might say, you know what, I need to take a closer look at that business because I see you living a great life. I see you not working on Mondays. I see you're with your family all the time. I see that you're into personal development.
Okay, but you forget, Fraser, that the majority of people in MLMs are not living that great life because the majority of them are not even profiting. Some of them are going into debt, trying to work their MLM business. So are they supposed to fake it then? Are they supposed to fake that good life? A lot of them work MLM on the side and still have a full-time job. So how are they supposed to show people that they're living that good life if they're not? Should they fake it? Is that what we're saying?
And growth and so on. Okay. So then the second part is then you're not doing enough of the activity. It's a numbers game. Network marketing is a numbers game if you play the game right. By speaking to one person a day, I'm going to go for like a little mini swim here, right? It's hot on the back, on the shoulders. They're going to be red. I'm British, right? I go red straight away. And then eventually it goes brown. I have got my factor 15 on. I probably should have factor 50 on. Side note, isn't it interesting how 10, 20 years ago, you used to be able to go into like a store.
If you're in Greece in the summer, you should definitely have factor 50 also. I am that person as well. I just go red and then I just peel off and go back to my pale self. Believe it or not, I was on holidays on the coast like twice this year, but I've not gained any color at all. I did go red and I didn't get sunburned a little bit, 3 times actually in the summer, but it's all gone now.
Or in Europe and buy like factor 2, factor 4, factor 6, factor 8, factor 10, factor 12, 15, and now like literally everywhere just sells factor 50. I know it's good for your skin, SPF and all that fun stuff. Just noticing something there. I'm nice and cooled down. So you're probably not doing enough of the thing you need to be doing. So you're having one conversation a day, 2 conversations a day, you're doing 1 presentation a week. The company say they have a presentation or the team have a presentation every Sunday, so you guide people to the Sunday. Why not do what everyone's not doing to get what everyone else hasn't got? In terms of like the masses, right? Obviously the minority, the people who've got to the top, they are maybe going to tell you the activity to take, like I said, quantity of connections, quality of conversations, consistency of follow-up. But ask them, how much activity did they do in the beginning? Like personal production. Now you'll find that the personal production starts high and it's like a diminishing return, right? Diminishing rate of return, right? Their personal production activity kind of decreases, right? But again, the time that they spend with their team is more like exponential, maybe even linear, but it's definitely up until you reach a pivotal point, a tipping point, where you'll find that you'll spend more time developing and building your team than you will personal production, until you feel that you need to create a new wave of momentum, and therefore you go big beast mode on personal production. Okay, so you gotta understand it's a drama problem. So here's my activity to you. Here's my action step for you. Make a list of all the drama problems you have in your business right now. Make a list of all of the drama problems you have right now. And start to overcome them one by one. How? What's the easiest way? Mentorship. Usually mentorship. And then the second list is write down all
mentorship, where they're going to teach you that your family and friends who are not supportive are the problem and you need to get away from them, and you need to get into an echo chamber, in my opinion, with other people who are also in MLMs so that you can cheer each other on and be supportive, when in reality you all are losing money and you're working a business that's set up so that you're going to fail. Like, you're never going to be successful. You're never going to profit from it.
The things that you're doing, all the activities that you're taking in your business, and the quantity of that activity that you're doing every single month, and see, am I overwhelmed by all these things? Yes or no? How can I simplify these things? How can I reduce the overwhelm of these things so that there's just 2, 3, 4 things that I do? And how can I increase the input to increase the output of these things? Now, I'm obviously here in Turkey, in Antalya. We're here to find the venue for Dead Dream. There'll be another video coming out real soon about us showing you the resorts that we're looking and how you can obviously join us.
Okay, he's in Turkey. I think the other video that I covered, or will cover next week actually, he's in Greece.
In April 2025 and beyond at future Dare to Dream events. So pay attention to that. But in the description right now below, you will be able to see a link to go check out more about my Inner Circle group coaching. I know you're watching this and you're like, all right, Fraser, you've made it clear. I know what I've got to go do. Like, it's a great training, da, da, da. But if you feel like you're someone who wants to take your business to the next level, you want 12 months guided mentorship, leadership, coaching on the main problems of mindset, social media, selling, recruiting, launching, duplication, leadership, then you've got to check out the Inner Circle. So I've made it super simple for you to get to know what it's all about. So all you got to do, it's real easy, all you got to do is click the link in the description, fraserbrooks.com/IC. You'll learn what the program is about, who is it for, and how it will help you, as well as some seriously great testimonials. All right, so be prepared to have your socks blown off, your mind blown to the possibilities of what's inside the Inner Circle. If it's for you, amazing. You can apply to see if it is going to be something that would work for you. If it's not for you, then amazing. Keep tuning into these weekly YouTube videos, and I hope that you progress your business forward. All right, so big love. I'm going to go for a swim, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, bye-bye.
Wow. So Fraser is doing the typical thing, like he's offering helpful advice, I guess, which in my opinion, it's not helpful advice, it's useless, but he gives people advice and then he tries to sell them his coaching plan at the end. So like I said, I think this was a big flex, like, oh, look at me, I'm on holidays. But like in reality, yeah, you're on holidays, you're working from a pool. I would much rather be in a pool and enjoy it, not have to record 10-minute, 11-minute long videos for my YouTube channel, which is what I do usually before I go on a holiday. I pre-record videos for my YouTube channel, I pre-edit them, and then I schedule them to go up 3 times a week, and then I just edit stuff for Julie or Erin or whoever else I'm editing for, whatever other gigs I have. I can still take time off for myself. We can pre-record videos for their channels. There is flexibility in there so that I can enjoy my holidays when I want to. That's what I did when I was in Germany, but I was in Germany for like a month. But when I'm in a place where I am there for like 5 days or 7 days or whatever, then we pre-record stuff in advance so that I don't have to work on my holidays. So yeah, I don't know. It was just a big flex from Fraser, but again, I don't see it as a flex. All I see is him working on his holidays from a pool, for God's sakes. But anyway, let me know down below what you thought about this. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, if you want to support my channel, you can click that like and subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.